Joe Rogan threw the rumor out there that Jon Jones was asking for $30 million. Wow. Is he worth it? Is he not? Let's get into it in this video. So last week, Joe Rogan said this: they are trying to come to some sort of an agreement. The rumor is that Jon Jones wants $30 million and the UFC is going to pay him. However, since then, Joe Rogan retracted his statement, saying that about the fight between him and Tom Aspinall, Jon Jones, Tom Aspinall, that is, that it is not true. Dana contacted me and said the rumor is bullshit. Joe Rogan now claims that Jones is more likely to retire than fight Tom Aspinall. Well, apparently Jon Jones is thinking about retiring, and frankly, he should. On the podcast with Theo Vaughn last week, of course, Daniel Cormier came out and reacted on his YouTube channel about whether or not Jon would be worth the $20 million, the $30 million, the 15, whatever. Let's take a listen to DC and what he had to say.
Pay the $30 million to get Jon Jones in there with Tom Aspinall. I'm not sure he gets to 30, but if you ask for 30 and you get 20 or you get 15, that's a win for Jon Jones on his way out, right? Especially living in Albuquerque, where everything is so dang cheap. I mean, it's not like he's not living in California. It's a big number. And when you ask for that, it makes people start talking. Jan Blachowicz said he feels like Jones is a little afraid of Aspinall. That's why he's calling out Pereira and asking for so much money. One thing, Jones isn't afraid. I think we've covered that.
Jon Jones likely is not literally scared of Tom Aspinall, but he's scared to put his legacy on the line, because if he loses this fight, he's no longer the GOAT. Okay, Tom Aspinall could very likely knock this guy out in the first round and take that mantle of GOAT, because he just took out the GOAT of light heavyweight. So what's going to happen with this fight? That's the whole question here. Is he going to get 30? Is he going to get 20? Is it going to be 15? Is this legit? Did Dana White tell Joe Rogan to retract it because they don't want that information out there publicly? That's kind of what's going on here. What exactly are those numbers? We will never know. The UFC does not want us to know exactly how much money he's getting, because Conor McGregor and Jon Jones are the outliers, so to speak. Okay, they're the guys that get the big bucks. They're the guys that deserve the big bucks in the eyes of the UFC. Jon Jones, is he really that big of a star as Conor McGregor? No, but he has the casual fans' attention at all times. Anytime this guy's in the media, the casual fans tune in, they comment, they make their fandom felt, even though they are just casual fans. Let's be honest there. But Tom Aspinall today spoke out on what's the deal, what's going on right now. Is the fight going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Let's take a listen to what Tom Aspinall has to say in the aftermath of all this Jon Jones news from last week.
I don't have any latest on Jones' fight, unfortunately. Just waiting at the minute. I've said yes to the fight, I've agreed to it, obviously, and that's it. I'm just waiting for his side now and the UFC to sort it out. Yeah, I'm just training now. I'm just training and getting everything focused to be as fit and ready as I possibly can, because who knows, they might spring the date on me quick, or they might say, oh, the date's going to be in 6 months, I don't know. But that's always kind of what happens between fights anyway. You never really know when your next one is. I'm just preparing now to fight, really. There's obviously there's no dates yet. There's an opponent there towards the next opponent and towards the next date, and waiting to find out when that is. I should imagine I'm going to find out in the next couple of weeks, so it's all good. I don't have any.
All right, so Tom Aspinall's YouTube page, Aspinall MMA, right there. Go check it out. It's great stuff, good content. Tom Aspinall, again, providing that update for the Jon Jones fight. Is it going to happen? It's not 100% yet, but he said yes. He said he'd do it for $0. Tom Aspinall's all game, ready to cement himself as the best heavyweight fighter of all time. Just waiting for Jon Jones' side. The UFC going to sort it out contractually. We'll see what happens. He said he's sure that it's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, and I imagine that is likely the case, but they could push this off until November MSG of 2025. That's a long ways away. It's only January 12th. I'm looking at the calendar right now. That's 11 months away before we get another MSG card. That would be a long time for Tom Aspinall to sit out. What's going to happen in the interim? We don't know. Is it going to be an International Fight Week? Is it going to be in March? Something that Jon Jones has been training for, but trying to catch Tom Aspinall off guard? We don't know. It's hard to say. Jon Jones is even going to fight Tom Aspinall. Again, that's part of the equation as well. So let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.